Hello, family, friends, enemies. Welcome again to the world as we see it. Okay. Um, some of you may know who Julius Malema is. Some of you may not. If you don't know who he is, you probably need to go look him up. Julius Malema is the leader of the EFF, of the Economic Freedom Fighters, which is a political party in South Africa. These are the guys who said that if they come to power, they will take back the land that was taken from the indigenous Africans by the Dutch and other Europeans who came there. You know, reclamation without compensation. As he said, you're not going to steal my car and then try to sell it back to me. Mm-hmm. No, I'm coming to collect my car. You know, so I'm a big fan of Julius Malema. But I got to say that he made a video, I think, last week where he talked about or reminded us about the role that was played by the people of Palestine, the Palestine Liberation Organization, or PLO, and just the Palestinians in general, the role that they played in aiding the fight against apartheid in South Africa. So a lot of people have forgotten about that. I heard a lot of black people saying, why should we get involved? Why should we care? But guess what? When they were fighting against apartheid in Palestine, they took time out of their fight to help assist the fight against apartheid in South Africa. We must be grateful. Right? So, Julius Malema reminded us of that. That was good. But then he took a swipe at President Cyril Ramaphosa, the head of the ANC and current president of South Africa. Now, I'm not a big Ramaphosa fan, to tell the truth. But you know, we have to give credit where credit is due. And Julius Malema accused President Ramaphosa of being mum on the Palestinian question and of even taking money from Israel. Now, I can't verify President Ramaphosa's bank account, but I will say that Malema was wrong when he accused the president, Cyril Ramaphosa, of being quiet on the Palestinian question, because before Malema's speech, I watched a big rally that was held and addressed by Cyril Ramaphosa on talking about the situation in Palestine and their support for the Palestinian people. President Ramaphosa himself reminded us again at that time of the link of the support that the ANC had gotten during their fight against apartheid from the Palestinian people. In addition to that, the foreign minister, Dr. Nalini Pandor, brave woman, full of heart, full of guts, full of grit, you know, probably fiercer than most men. But Dr. Nalini Pandor herself has spoken on this a number of times. As a matter of fact, some of you may recall that not long ago, Israel tried to sort of infiltrate the AU, right? They want to send someone there as an observer. Now, why would Israel want to come and observe that the going on of the OAU, the Organization of African Unity? Of course, they want to spy and see what we're doing so they can do what they do best, right? And Dr. Pandor was the one person who said, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You're not going to be in here. And because of her objection, the Israeli ambassador was escorted out of the hall. Okay? And she has said, and she is backed up by President Ramaphosa, that if Israel is allowed to be part of the OAU, South Africa will leave the OAU. She said this. She wasn't playing. The president's backing her up. That this is definitely something that the ANC stands on. So, when Julius Malema, who I will repeat, I admire greatly, but when he makes this accusation against Cyril Ramaphosa and the ANC and saying they're in cahoots with the Israelis, I got to take a step back. Okay, my brother, we're good. Maybe we're good like 98% of the way. But that 2% right there, well, that I think is an unfair and unjust characterization of President Ramaphosa and the ANC. We got to diverse. You know, you go this way, I go that way on that one, okay? So if you have not seen the speech, It's all over YouTube. I suggest that you go and take a look at it. If you're not familiar with Julius Malema, trust me, you need to get familiar with this brother and his party. All right?
We are going to play a little bit of the speech so you can see it.
There's that voice again.
Just so you get the context of what we're talking about.
Don't you love it when that voice comes from nowhere and just straighten things out? Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
And please do not forget to subscribe and turn your notification button on and share this video with friends and family members. We want to get to that 1,000 subscriber before the ending of the year. Thank you so much.
Follow the voice. Follow the voice. Until next time, Harry. Assalamu alaikum.
Hamas, we are going to remove this embassy because we can't stay with murderers in the same area, breathe the same air with people who kill innocent people. Don't listen to those who are here on Friday coming for PR. They've got the power to remove this nonsense behind this truck. They are not removing it. Why? They are getting money from the Israeli government. That's why they are scared of the Israeli government. Cyril Ramaphosa was made a president with the money donated to him by the Jewish people who are behind this Israeli embassy and the Israeli government. Those who gave Cyril money